think we made it. All accounted for, without issue, all buttons pressed, and things plugged in. Antisocial experience number 213, May the 4th be with you. As originally proposed by one Mr. Wayne Dixon, I believe, during a live stream. He brought this up, and we made it happen with as many as we could get of the 5 that were present, I believe, at the time. That being said, let's bring in the guests that we do have here and get started. Mr. Wayne.
Evening.
Hey, hello.
So we lost Jimmy and Mr. Chris. He's not here with us either right now. Technical difficulties with life, I suppose. Without throwing people's business out there. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. I've just posting some
links.
Some links, yeah. Trying to get some of the viewers in.
Nice. Yeah, we'll hang out for a few. It doesn't make for great audio content, but as with anything, you can edit that
coming
out.
Through. Thanks, Uber. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. There we go. I've posted some links. Hopefully that gets a few viewers coming our way.
Did I say that right, Wayne? Did you originally propose this idea?
Possibly. Nick, I can't remember what I had for breakfast. I did a while back. Quite possibly. I believe so.
I remember someone proposing something.
And everybody's just like, yeah.
Yeah. It was either way.
It would probably be one of the busiest times that we had in 2022 when we say this in 2021.
Yeah.
How long ago was the last time we did this? It was a while back.
Yeah, it was a few months back when we gathered everybody together. Danny?
It's got to be at least 3 months.
It's got to be longer than that.
Yeah.
I can tell people.
Gotta be.
I can tell people.
I'm going with 5 or 6 months.
You reckon? That long?
It would have been the Usual Suspects episode.
Yes, it would.
It's about right. Episode 202?
198.
And what episode are you on now? 213.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
it's not many episodes, but it's
15 episodes.
When you look at it weekly, 15 weeks ago, so whatever that totals out to.
Wayne was still in his house. No, I don't think he was.
I was in the shed.
Yeah, you was in the shed.
Just moved into the shed.
Yeah.
Danny, not long enough. Fuck off, Danny.
Can we ban Danny before we start?
Is that the running theme?
Yeah, Danny gets banned.
Yeah,
he gets a time. He gets a timeout. He enjoys that.
Well, I'm not mod for this channel, man.
It's your channel, Nick. Who's running it?
That's right. I forgot.
I'm sure I actually am a mod, ain't I?
I think so.
So I'll see if I can. I'm not good at timing out. So I'm just going to see if I can.
Hold on. How'd you do it? I'll do it.
I am a mod. Hey.
I don't think I can.
And Danny said no.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that stuff, so, you know.
Sarah wants a headset back.
Sarah's not having a headset back. You know, I've brought this headset up here, but then I've just realised that I've got one that I've fixed intentionally for days like this where I do podcasts and stuff. You know, where I've got to play audio, but I can't have it doubling back through the mic.
Nice.
So
that's I think there's something to be said about that. Like when you have the right gear for the situation.
Yeah.
It can alleviate the stress of what I'm trying instead of what I'm trying to make work to do.
Yeah, mine was a lot easier today. It was just a case of like plugging the headset, turn on the microphone, and good to go. So wasn't too bad. Cheap ass tech. How about, mate?
Yeah, I've got all the gear and no idea, but that's a running theme.
Yeah,
that's about where I leave it too. All the gear and no idea.
How'd you do this then? YouTube? Ask YouTube, ask Google, ask Reddit.
YouTube have actually came out with a new feature yesterday.
Yeah, I did. I didn't read the email. I did get it. You can push people to another stream.
Yeah, you can host another channel once you finish streaming now. It's pretty cool, to be fair.
YouTube is now joining that wagon.
Mm.
Yeah, they're trying to go more in the direction of. They said in a recent email, I think it was about 2 months ago, they said they was pushing more money into live streaming.
That would be phenomenal for the people that do it.
Yeah, because at the minute YouTube's not really live stream friendly, to be fair.
No, not at all. I tried for
would, if I could get the viewership on Twitch, I would probably switch to Twitch full time. But
Something wrong with you.
no, it's just there's less latency. It's a much better.
But it's not user friendly from a
Yeah, well,
navigational point of view. It's really not. What's all bits and bytes and all sorts of shit that makes no sense.
That's just donations, though, isn't it? Like bits and stuff.
I don't know. Is it? Educate man. I've got no idea.
If someone sends you 100 bits, that's $1. So, and there's no commission on that. Whatever that, like they pay the commission. Like the viewer pays the commission, not the streamer, on bits. So, in a way, that's kind of better for a streamer because they pay the commission when they buy the bits. They buy the bits in advance and then donate it to the streamer. So the streamer gets 100% of whatever gets donated, but then they have to pay like the 30% on top to buy the bits or something like that.
So you get screwed both ways.
The viewer gets screwed. The viewer gets screwed.
I'm with Safe. Who was it? Who's a big guy? Streams on a daily. The Doctor something.
Doctor Disrespect.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Doctor Disrespect. I mean, I know it's just a persona, but when he is on stream, he has got a pretty hot head. So,
and
he says a lot of controversial stuff, doesn't
he? Yeah.
Right.
So,
right, and as long as it's not racist or offensive to
any
race, gender, or religion, why should he not be allowed to?
I think he just got too many. I think he just got too many complaints. But they let him back on though.
Did they? What,
I'm sure
Twitch?
they did. I'm sure they did. Yeah.
The other thing too is I think he might have been invited to do like a bigger show, like be on Joe Rogan's podcast, but said he would never do it.
Oh, yeah.
Chris
you need to get him on Antisocial Experience. Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah. That'd be an episode to watch.
What? Him on there?
Dr. Disrespect.
Him on your show?
Dr. Disrespect and Lewis
Not
Rossman.
Here. Oh, not here. Hell no.
That sounds like painful.
Yeah. That sounds like
I'd get yelled at the whole time. With no comeback.
You just have Nick in a corner rocking backwards and forwards.
I would be, totally.
Take me to my happy place.
This ain't it. Let's go.
But yeah, getting back to the point, I don't get Twitch. If I want to watch someone playing a game, which I very, very rarely do, I go to Twitch. If I want to see anything else, I go to YouTube. And I think it's just ingrained in people's minds that is the way you do things. If you want to know how to do something,
you go to YouTube. Yeah, I've got to say, Twitch in terms of look for streamers, Twitch in terms of like financial support is a lot better because there's a lot more incentive for people to support you because it doesn't technically cost them anything because they've already got.
You've nicked all the ones in the community there. You've got there first, man.
I haven't. Normski, Chase, how's it going?
Oh, we got Chase. Hello.
G-Force.
Fifi Pie, Cheap Arse, G-Force. Yeah, blimey.
I love the way he says that name, Cheap Arse. It's like, you cheap arse.
Frightfully posh. What? Live in Cambridge, don't you know?
Imagine if Phil's famous on TikTok. The day you ever even see TikTok installed on my phone, I want every single person on this platform to unsubscribe.
Dude, you say that, right? But I'm obviously an hour community as well, but getting into phones and iPads and so on and so forth, I'm sort of blending myself into that community as well. There's one
I
kid on
just
there, I shit you
can't
not,
stand it.
he's 15 years old, right? He's
Yeah.
still at school. He fixes phones, he fixes iPads, he does personal devices. I shit you not, he has hundreds of thousands of likes and views on just fixing
Yeah,
these fucking things
they
on
do,
TikTok.
but no offense to anyone on TikTok, but 100,000 subscribers on TikTok is like 1,000 on YouTube. Sorry, but it is.
Do you generate revenue via TikTok?
No.
What's the point?
They've just introduced that people can put an online store on there.
Yeah.
But
I
if you
believe,
ask,
yeah.
but if you ask me, that's asking for trouble, because TikTok is so fucking easy to get followers. Seriously, it's so easy to get. I could probably go on TikTok and have 10,000 followers by this time next month.
Right, Nick, put it in the diary.
No,
Come on.
I'm not joining
Come
TikTok.
on, put it in the diary.
I'm not joining TikTok. No.
I might. I swore I never would,
but
but for the
it's-
online presence, I might.
It's easy to get followers. It's the same as YouTube Shorts. It's easy to get followers, but it's brainless. It's literally brain mush. YouTube Shorts, Facebook Reels, TikTok, it's literally brain mush. Sorry, but
What is the deal picking up on Facebook at the minute? Every time I open it, I've got a selection of shit videos to watch. Is
I
that a
do know
new
how you-
feature update?
I do know how you can fix that, actually.
Delete
Don't
Facebook?
Don't use Facebook.
Yeah, exactly. Sadly, I still use it, but
Don't use Facebook.
I
I cannot.
don't have a choice
stand
now. Business.
Like Sarah just said, I hate TikTok with a passion. I hate Facebook with a passion. I hate Twitter with a passion. Instagram, Snapchat. I hate a lot of them. The only social media I like is YouTube and Twitch. That is it.
Yeah. I don't know.
And
I
the
might
only
go with
reason I
TikTok.
post the odd short on YouTube is to try and drive up a little bit of hype about an upcoming video or something. Usually. That's generally the only time. Or if I just want to take a piece out of Wayne's attempts at fixing Xboxes with PS4s.
I think
You see this face.
That's who we should get on. Joey.
who?
Joey,
Yeah, come on, Joey.
Joey,
Joey, grab your
Joey,
headset,
have you
get
got
to your
10 minutes?
computer, and Nick, send them a link.
We should get Joey on.
For Star Wars?
Yeah, do it. Joey, can you do it?
What do you think of Elon Musk buying Twitter? Worst mistake ever.
Why?
Why? Because he's a fucking tool.
What difference does it make who owns it?
He's a tool. He's going to drive it straight into the ground.
Good.
Well, actually, that is a good thing.
What have we got to lose? I don't use it.
Hang on. Joey said, I had a TikTok the other day, hit 600,000 views. First of all, congrats on that, because that is a pretty good achievement. I had about 10 DMs of people asking me to fix stuff. Yeah, but if that was YouTube and you had 600,000 views, you'd probably have about 1,000 people DM you and ask you to fix stuff. Like,
But
I just
if,
don't.
if you run TikTok concurrently with YouTube Shorts, best
Yeah,
of
but
both
you
worlds,
don't.
no?
But you don't really earn any revenue from YouTube either on Shorts. Like,
But are you doing TikTok and Shorts for revenue or exposure?
well, the only thing it's good for is exposure.
Or what's the problem in that? What have you
Well,
got to lose from doing it? You're going to record to upload
Myself.
to YouTube anyway.
my self-esteem.
You lost that a long time ago.
True. True.
Sorry.
I think working with the social media platform or trying to create something is a very fine balancing act, as well as gaining the knowledge of how it works.
Yeah.
And each platform works way different.
Actually, I was watching Mr. Beast the other day because Mr. Beast plays poker, and I was watching a live stream with Mr. Beast, and he actually said something really interesting on stream about well, he was just having a discussion with all these other streamers. It was like a streamers poker tournament, and he said that if you've been streaming for 4 hours No, someone said that if you've been streaming for 4 hours, YouTube will automatically stop pushing your content to new viewers. And I think he's got a point, you know. I genuinely think he's got a point.
You think there's a threshold?
Yeah. Because if I'm streaming for over 4 hours, this is why most of my streams you'll find are genuinely around about the 4-hour mark. But after 4 hours, they tend to drop off. Like the viewership tends to drop off after 4 hours. Let's just have a look at last night's stream, because I was streaming for about 5.5 hours.
Whilst you're doing that, Joey, in response to you all haven't seen Star Wars, guess what?
Neither have I.
I've seen one of them. Any of them?
I've seen it. Yeah, I have. I've seen a couple. I started watching them with the kids, and then the kids got bored. So
Right.
The closest I ever got to Star Wars was downloading Windows XP Borg Edition when I was younger.
Who didn't? Come on, Black Edition was the best.
Black Edition was pretty good. Black Edition.
I hated all those editions.
I quite liked a few of them.
No,
maddening.
I like the Black Edition. It really does. That light coming through that window really does make me look like I've got a halo. Sorry, I'm gonna have to do something about that.
It's good.
Actually, my retention was not bad yesterday. 1 second. Can you put me on? Can you put me on full screen at all, or? Are you able to do that?
See, Chase is with us. Never actually seen Star Wars.
Yeah, I've never seen Star Wars either.
Let me try. I don't know how this works. Never had to work it.
I can zoom in if I need to.
Not me. Him.
Yeah, I'm trying him. him ain't working.
Nobody wants a mugshot of me that close.
My retention wasn't that bad yesterday.
Wow, this is really weird how this works.
Don't worry if you can't.
Yeah, now it just keeps grabbing Wayne.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, my retention actually wasn't bad yesterday. I retained over 300 viewers for the entire of the stream. So nice. Yes, yesterday wasn't too bad. I actually lost 3 subscribers though from that stream.
Sarah.
You got to wonder though, is that actual losses or is that just like?
No, that's people pressing unsubscribe from that page.
Okay.
But then the one before that I gained 4. So, yeah, this one here actually, yeah, it does start to drop off at 4 hours. How good can you see that graph?
Yeah, we can see it.
It starts to drop off at around about the 4-hour mark. 3.5 hours.
So it would be.
Yeah, bang on. Look at that. Bang on 4 hours. It dropped off from just shy of 300 to around about 250, 240. Bang on 4 hours. He's got a point.
So you should take those graphs and overlay them over and over and over again for the past 10 streams that you've done.
Yeah, well, I'd probably do it for the past 100 streams, to be honest.
Anyway, I think we're going to be boring people with stats.
Yeah, but it's more. It's like I do actually pay pretty close attention to my data. I try anyway.
That's one of the important things. Is
you've got to keep on top of it when you're on YouTube or any platform. You've got to pay attention to what your viewers want to see.
What was their positive response to? What was their negative response to?
Yeah, when did they start dropping off? Why was it? What was you doing when they started dropping off and all of that sort of stuff? Like there's loads. There's a lot of metrics. I was saying this the other day about YouTube on its own, because I was talking about how I don't want to do repairs for the rest of my life for the public. And I was saying one of them reasons was purely because YouTube on its own, like YouTube in itself, is a full-time job.
Sorry, Danny's just like Fucking hell, man! Let him speak.
Did you see that? I just saw that.
Danny can swivel.
You keep talking, Phil.
So,
You're
all
good
a
at
bunch
that.
of problems that they didn't have in a galaxy far, far away, right?
Yep. I knew Star
I-
Wars was going to come up.
Yeah, well,
How did I know that was going to happen?
we'll segue to it as clunky as it is.
Hold on. Can any of you do the? I can't do it.
That's Star Trek.
Is it?
I think so.
Shows how much I know, then, doesn't it?
Don't quiz me. I'm not an expert.
There you go. I can do it.
Can you do it, Nick? Regardless of what it is, it's star something.
I can't do it with my right hand. I've got no dexterity with my right hand.
Yeah, not left hand isn't happening, man.
But
Not
I can
today.
do it. I'm used to bending my left hand.
Yeah, we know.
But yeah, I think that's the Star Trek, the Spock thing. I was never huge on Star Trek.
G-Force said going live at 11 p.m. UK time and stream for 5 hours. You're lucky to keep people for 4 hours. That is very true. That is very, very true. I do choose some weird times to go live. But when I do eventually move out, I'll probably have it set up so as I can stream it at an earlier time. That's more reasonable for people.
That's kind of. Sorry, Nick. I know you were trying to bring Star Wars into the equation,
go
given
for
it
it.
was a Star Wars episode, but that's kind of what I'm hoping to do, like a computer booter style. Coming to work in the morning,
Whacking live, hitting live straight away, and just working.
Yeah.
See, that would work for you because
people watch me doing nothing.
Yeah, you've got the freedom while you're working. You've got the freedom of not having the kids running around and stuff like that. Like you've got that environment where you can do that. Whereas me, I've got no chance.
Who said think? How do you say that? Thinks? Think? I can't.
Thinks.
Yeah.
Thinks.
That's
what is
I like that
terror?
equation there. That's a good equation. I would probably swap the Star Trek and Star Wars though. But Stargate at the top? Is that what you're saying?
Danny said we're Philly Bites. We're loyal fans, Phil. We love you.
Oh, dude, what are you doing?
I had to do it.
No, don't. But Stargate, Star Trek, Star Wars.
Stargate.
I've never watched any of them. Never watched
I'm a
any
fan
of
of
them.
Stargate, but that's not really the show. Star Trek. Watched it with Dad, but not a fan.
What was it? Was it Stargate Atlantis or something like that?
That was a spin-off.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
I should watch a Star Wars episode.
I should have been prepared. I had 24 hours notice. It's fine.
I've watched Doctor Who, if that helps.
Yeah.
We don't have to
episode.
exclusively stick with Star Wars, like sci-fi related school. I think
should. We probably should.
What?
Or should
watch them? You mean?
No. Well, yeah, we probably should watch them.
Yeah.
For
So
May the 4th next year.
Yeah. It'll take about that long to watch them, won't it?
Well, I don't know. What episode do you watch them in, Nick? What order do you watch them in?
Well, my Star Wars Pro isn't here. As you can see, he's nowhere on screen, and that's my Star Wars guy. But if I had to pick what order to watch the films in, I would probably watch them in like date published, like when they were made.
Yeah, but that's not the way you're meant to, is it? And I remember looking at this, and there's a particular. Hold on, let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, there's the.
Just go on to Reddit and ask them.
The first three that were made was 4, 5, and 6, and then they made 1, 2, and 3, and then 7, 8, 9. They were made all out of order.
What's the one with a fella who's got a whacking great big tongue?
Jabba the Hutt.
Chris said, finally I can comment. Sorry again, gents. Yoda couldn't make it. He's got a toothache.
Come on, Chris. Jump on.
Jump on, Chris.
4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. What sort of ass backward shit is that?
And that's why I don't watch them.
You know what? if anybody in chat has a connection to George Lucas, let's get him in here and ask him why the hell he made 4, 5, 6 first.
Well, he
It-
just made that. There should have been 1, 2, 3, and then he thought, "Oh, I'm making a few quid.
Isn't George-
I'll do some more and confuse him."
Isn't George Lucas that really small dude with the beard?
I think so. Yeah.
Wasn't
I think
he in
that's
Big Bang Theory? A few episodes. Of
I think he starred in a couple. Yeah, I've watched
Well,
every single episode of Big Bang.
Yeah,
Every single episode.
Yeah, I wonder why. You absolute trollop.
I'm a nerd.
Yeah, all right. Nothing to do with Penny then, no?
No, Penny's not my type of girl. I'd probably prefer Bernadette over Penny, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah,
What, with that squeaky voice?
she's not got that squeaky voice in real life, though.
And she's highly intelligent as well.
I don't sound like that.
Although, have you ever watched How I Met Your Mother?
I watched a bit of it. Yeah.
Alison Hannigan. Oh shit! This is being recorded and broadcast.
Yeah, this is being recorded. I'm going to message your missus. I am. I'm going to tell your missus to rewind the stream 5 minutes.
She'll say, "Fuck that! I'm not watching him." I don't think she's seen any of my videos or streams. Not unless I've made her watch. But hold on, Chase said, "Do you guys like Back to the Future?" Absolutely,
I love
Yeah.
Back to the Future.
100%.
absolutely. Which one's your
love Back to
favourite,
the Future.
Chase?
The first one.
Yeah, I don't know. What was it? What was third one when they were on the train? Wasn't it? Back to the Future 3.
I can't remember. I'm watching the Police Academy series at the minute, so
What?
I
Nothing wrong
legally-
with that. That's a good series.
I legally bought them. Honest.
All right, Dunzod.
Done sod. Oh God.
See, Chase knows he's Back to the Future. Look. Yes, 3 is a Wild
3 is a
West.
Wild
Thanks,
West.
mate.
Every time I read Chase's name, though, I read it as Chase Frontier. Does anyone else do that?
Yeah, I've done that quite a few times.
I always read his name as Chase Frontier. So I'm just going to call him Chase Frontier in future.
Can
That's his
I
name.
actually make a suggestion on stream to you,
Hmm.
Nick?
Yeah, sure. Do it.
I love Chase and what he's doing. He's doing what we all do, but he's doing it in his own kind of way and staying true to himself. If he was willing, I definitely think you should have him on as a guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody can reach out. I'll gladly talk to anybody.
Yeah, I reckon
about
Chase would
whatever.
Chase would make a good guest as well.
Yeah, not while we're on though. The poor kid would be fucking traumatized.
Yeah. Get him on his own. So he actually gets a word in.
Yeah, I don't. But Chase, absolutely, I think you should do that. Jump on one of these podcasts with Nick and sit and have a chinwag.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Ian's seen all 3 about 60 times. Jesus.
What's hilarious is a guy from high school actually asked my missus if she was still dating the Chase Frontier. So just change it. Just change it.
Yeah. Just change your name to Chase Frontier. Your viewers will understand, mate.
We won't read it any differently.
Yeah, I don't think they would actually read it any differently.
Come on, Nick. Sorry. Again, every time we come on, I really do feel for you because we just sit here talking absolute crap, taking over your show that you kindly invited us on to.
That's all right, man.
Works hard to prepare the talking points, and none of them get covered. Not really. It's just like, no. I'll just jot a few things down on the notes.
Not when we're on. He just thinks, there's no fucking point.
Can someone ban Safe?
Why? What's he done?
He's a fan of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Nah, we can let him go on that.
What's wrong with Harry Potter?
He's a fucking weirdo.
He is actually, but like, it takes all kinds to make the world go round, you know.
Cannot stand Harry Potter. I'm going to lose about 20 subscribers for that, but I just cannot stand
20
Harry
fucking
Potter.
thousand, and so you should as well.
I can't stand him. I'm sorry.
Do a retraction.
No.
I was going to go low blow then, but I was going to drop a really, really low blow. I thought, nope, not doing it.
I'm like, no, cannot stand him. He's a clown. No.
Yeah, but we all watch it for what's her face, don't we?
Ew. I've
Hermione.
never watched more than 30 seconds of it because it just boils me every time.
Oh, so you can't pass judgment then, can you?
I can.
No, you can't. Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2 were banging films. They got the hang of it back then and knew what they were doing.
I wrote a song about Harry Potter once, actually.
See, you did love them at one point.
No, I wrote a parody.
Go on, sing it.
Hey, Harry Potter, why are you so fucking shitty making movies every 12 months? But boy, it is such a pity that they're poo. Your movies suck and so do you.
Don't do it again.
Can't argue with that.
Don't do it again. Ronald Weasley did it for me.
It was a parody to Hey There Delilah. You know that song, Hey There Delilah?
It's like an acoustic song or something.
Yeah, but I wrote it about Harry Potter.
Back up a second. Danny's just raised a good point there.
What's that?
Hermione Granger, legal age. That's why we were watching it. We were watching it, thought, fucking hell, man.
Yeah.
I might lose 2,000 subs and go back to fucking 0. Speaking of which, I'm on the cusp. Where am I at?
At your work, it looks like.
Whoa, look at him coming out with the Sheldon sarcasm. 1990. There we go.
You're 10 away from 2000?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I can play Hey There Delilah. Yeah, let's join up, Chase. Chase can play Hey There Delilah. I can write parodies.
There you go. I definitely think Chase should be on a future show.
Yeah.
Look in the description, Chase. There's an email and there's other social media. Just reach out. I'll definitely bring you on for an episode.
Yeah.
Let's do this, and we can do this with us and chat. If you do or don't like sci-fi, what's your favorite thing, sci-fi wise? If you are a fan of it, like whether it be movie, series, miniseries.
I like sci-fi.
I dig it. I already have mine in mind.
But there's a certain point where things get too far-fetched. And like I cannot stand fantasy films at all. Like I cannot watch a
fantasy, but sci-fi. Not so
No,
much. What was the film? Was it Matthew McConaughey did a film a few years back that was based in space?
Interstellar.
Yeah, that fucked with my head. There's too much thinking involved.
All right, what have you got on Netflix?
Better Call Saul.
Eh?
Better Call Saul.
What's on Netflix?
Still a good show, not sci-fi, but still a good show.
Yeah, we're on season 5, I believe. So no spoilers in the chat, please.
I've been rewatching Misfits today as well.
That's a great show. Phenomenal
I love
show
Misfits.
as well.
Misfits is hilarious. Sarah likes true crime stories.
Yeah.
I'm not really a fan of true crime because like just the people on YouTube that actually do it, like I just don't like them. I don't like the people Sarah watches. I don't know why. It's just
why does she have to watch it on YouTube?
Because Sarah don't really watch Netflix on her phone. And plus, I suppose it does. Like I'm all for supporting like creators and stuff like that, like over corporations, like creators over corporations any day. But just the stuff that she watches, honestly, I just can't watch it.
I like to. I mean, when I get sat down in the evening, I don't want to watch anything I've got to think about. I just want literally to watch something that completely numbs my mind.
Yeah,
So just like
I don't know.
mindless.
Yeah, just
No, I like
nothing.
to be intellectually challenged. To be honest,
It's
I
not
can't
difficult.
watch.
I don't know. I like the
Sorry, mate.
whole what's it called when you watch something, like when it actually gets you on the edge of your seat, like you think you know what might happen, or you're
Like,
afraid for what's going to happen.
There's been a few
Shows
BBC
that pull
dramas
you in.
recently that have been like that.
I don't
What's
know because
it?
I don't watch BBC. So
The Scottish guy Martin Kempston did Line of Duty, and obviously you guys in the States probably aren't aware of it. But
No.
if you can bootleg some stuff with Martin Kempston in it, he's pretty damn bloody good, and the stuff he does is just really, really good to watch.
What is it?
just sign up to a VPN and just watch BBC iPlayer.
Yeah, I'll send you my iPlayer login details.
Yeah, nordvpn.com/console fix.
Dude.
Shameless
the
plug.
link?
Shameless plug.
Is that the link to use?
Yeah, that's the link to use. Shameless plug.
Do it, mate. Do it. It's a business at the end of the day. It's just it's a weird way to have to grow a business. How many people will walk into a job and want to cold call people? And how far removed is cold calling from YouTube? And asking for likes and asking for subs and asking for people to follow your links. That line is really, really thin.
It's thin, yeah. There's you have to be careful. Like I won't shill anything that I don't truly believe is either a good product or a good company. Like someone was saying on Discord a couple of weeks ago about NordVPN being like collecting user data and stuff like that. And I was like, hang on a minute, where's your evidence for that? Like there's no evidence for it. And they're like, oh yeah, but they collect so and so. I can't remember exactly what they said they collected, but I was like, hang on a minute, they have to collect that information for you so you can log in. Like they've got to collect some information. Like there's no way to possibly allow logins and verify user details if they don't collect at least the username and password.
Yeah, well, you would expect that they're going to cache some data, but you have no control over what that data is.
None. You have little control.
Yeah, you don't have any control, but it's only the same as Facebook and Google, YouTube.
Precisely.
Like
everybody is following you. You can't.
There's a big money sign on everyone's back when it comes to data.
You can't, for the want of a better phrase, you can't take a shit without somebody knowing about it.
That is true. That's why I don't pick my phone up that. That's why I don't pick my phone up that much.
It's just the world we live in. I think it's just become the norm that you can try and protect yourself all you like, but even in protecting yourself, you're disclosing data.
This is why
logic.
This is why when I'm dealing with customers, once their warranty period has expired and I've got no other reason to call back on a console that I've worked on, I delete the information. Just straight up delete. After 6 months, that's it. It's deleted, gone. And I don't collect anything after 6 months. And I literally do a purge once a week. I'll do a purge once a week. Anything older than 6 months old in the database, I delete it.
You wouldn't believe the amount of paperwork because of what I'm doing here. And
there's a lot of data protection that's involved for you.
I'm storing data.
Yeah.
I'm literally storing personal data, and the amount of paperwork and the amount of hoops you have to jump through to be qualified as legal.
Which is why when my website was defaced a couple of weeks ago, that's exactly why the first thing I said to people was no personal data was on that server. It's completely separate. I've got two different servers, and there's a reason I've got two different servers. I'm not going to pay for an extra server if I don't need it. I'll do it so as there's no public access to that data. So
yeah, I mean, you can do your very, very best to protect yourself and to protect the data that
You can do
you're
your
in
best,
control
but
of.
there's always
Some,
going to be someone smart out there who can actually get into it.
yeah.
It's just whether or not they target you. And if they target you, you just have to do your best to limit damage. Like if that
That's all
means,
it is. It's damage limitation, isn't it?
yeah, if you know that there's an active breach and people are actively in your server, you shut your server down instantly. You just literally press the shutdown button, and that's it.
And how does it work for you, Nick, in the shop? You have to store customers' data as well, or is that not something that you
Yeah, I
have
have
to worry
terabytes
too much
of it
about?
here. There's terabytes worth of data. It's not mine.
My database is literally about 250 megabytes on customer info. There's not a lot of data there at all. And even then, like they don't have to put a return address when they're sending stuff to me. They can put a phone number, and then I can just contact them once it's ready to be paid. They don't even need an email address. They can literally leave anything they want blank. As long as I get the console and I've got a way to contact them, then
that's the way my website is working. So I have a form that they go through, which gives me the basic details. That'll come direct to me, and then I will go back and email them for specifics and information that I do need. So it kind of keeps it on a two-way. So there's information coming in that's not sensitive, and then I know I can protect
sensitive information. You could technically keep sensitive information clerical. Like you don't have to store it digitally. And if you've not got a large volume of customers, like you're not getting, like let's be real, we're not getting more than 100 customers a month. So
I wish.
I'm nowhere near that.
I wish.
I'm nowhere near that. So like it's not exactly that much paperwork to store it clerically.
And I know about you, Phil, but Nick, how have you found business to be since the world sort of came out of its global lockdown? Have you been up and down? Have you been constant? Are you less busy than you were, or
it's definitely slowed down?
I want to say a little more, maybe. I
mean, you've got more coming in.
Overall, yeah. The best I can describe it is when I've not been busy, it's been greater periods of not busy. But when I'm busy, it's just
full on.
Yeah, I seem to have these mads like every week or two. I'll have like a mad rush of people just sending a shitload of consoles, and then it'll go quiet for a couple of days and allow me to catch up.
What's Danny saying? Wayne Forever the salesman. Dan Spam, thank you. That's who I was thinking of. Jar Jar Binks, a fella with a long tongue.
Okay, yeah. Well, there's Jabba and then Jar Jar.
I have no idea who people are on about.
I want to take one moment and say, how the hell on a Star Wars, allegedly Star Wars themed episode,
it went out the window.
Are there so many Stargate fans here of the movie or the show? Like, how the hell did that happen?
I've never watched Stargate either.
It's a great movie. If you can tolerate the show, it's you get 10 seasons, I think, of the show based off of the movie. And then there's spin-off shows. There's 2 other spin-off shows, or 3. 2.
See, I think I watched a bit of Star Wars once. I didn't like it, and I just associated all the rest of them with Star Wars. And I just never watched them.
Entirely separate universes.
No, I think it was just like it was just like a subconscious thing. I was just like, yeah, that's like in the back of my mind. I'm like, yeah, that's similar to Star Wars. I don't want to watch it.
Write it off.
So I've written it off before I've even tried to watch it. So
Danny's ripping you a new one.
Danny couldn't rip himself a new one. Danny couldn't rip himself out of a wet paper bag. Go back to his.
I'm really sorry, Nick. It's you're going to put this podcast out, and people are going to be like, "Ooh, a Star Wars themed one." All we're getting is Stargate, Star Trek.
Hey, that's all right, man. There's no rules to it.
Do you put your podcasts on things like Spotify and things like that?
Yeah, it's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, Google, everywhere.
Oh, okay. But just free to listen to, is it? Or
100% free.
What, you
always be 100% free.
You don't listen to it?
I don't replay it after I've been on one, no, but I'll watch it on YouTube. So,
But you're
like
not on every one
when
of
he
them.
is streaming, no, I'll watch it even if I'm not. Like
Stir
most of
the
the
pot.
time, most of the time, even if I'm not talking, I'm still watching. It's the same with like your stream, Paul Daniel's stream, and all of that. Like the other day, I said to you, I'm going off to do some things, whatever, and you was up in the background on this big TV. Like I was still there.
That's unfortunate for you.
I was
That's
still
another
there.
thing.
It's just I wasn't talking.
Another hard to balance aspect is if you try to do this stuff, create content,
Yeah,
chances are you watch other people and you try to support other people doing it.
yeah,
When everybody else gets busy and content keeps cranking out, you actually get like a backlog of stuff you got to go through to check out if you're
yeah.
actually interested in it.
Who was it? I was watching. I was catching up on some stuff yesterday, some videos that I've missed. Because my problem is Cody watches YouTube on my phone, so my YouTube feed gets plastered with all of his stuff because he watches it more than me. So, like, I always miss content.
Recommended Peppa Pig and bloody Paw Patrol.
It's Fireman Sam more than anything.
Wee, kids got taste, man. There's nothing wrong with Fireman Sam.
Has anyone ever noticed? Has anyone ever noticed that, like, when the kids are watching something on the TV, like Fireman Sam or something like that, you always end up getting drawn in, and then you'll look around an hour later, you're like, "What the fuck am I watching this for?"
Kids have gone to bed, and you're
Yeah.
like, hold on, I'm 6 episodes deep, and I don't know how it happened.
Yeah.
You are not alone, mate.
Have you ever watched? Have you ever watched that guy on YouTube? He actually does YouTube Shorts, and he'll do stupid stuff to himself. It's a Chinese dude. This is going to sound really racist, but I'm assuming he's Chinese.
Just be careful and think about what you're saying, man.
No, I think he's Chinese, but he'll do these stupid things, and he does this stupid voice where he goes, and he makes that stupid noise, and then he'll like throw like shaving cream in his eyes or something stupid like that. Cody watches him and he absolutely loves him. I can't remember his name. I think he's Chinese. I'm going to make an assumption and say he's Chinese. I think he's Chinese, but
that's your channel, mate. You forget your channel. You're going to have plenty of time on your hands after that comment.
Why? No.
Right, talking about cartoons and things kids watch. What was the one thing you couldn't get enough of as a kid?
Dexter's Lab.
Oh, Dee Dee. She was such a bitch, but she was great. Nick, what was your one thing?
Probably all the cartoons that people hate for whatever reason today. A lot of stuff made by, who is it, Hanna-Barbera, like the old He-Man cartoon.
Yeah, Looney Tunes or Looney Tunes.
Not really that.
Daddy said he's got emotional damage. Fuck you, emotional damage.
Super Ted,
you millennial prick.
I don't know. A lot of the old stuff, a lot of the older cartoons that's what I grew up watching as a kid.
Power Rangers, man. Daddy said Power Rangers.
It's not old. I'm talking about when you were like a toddler.
No, but Power Rangers.
That's after my time.
Power Rangers, when I was a kid, like the original Power Rangers was really, really good. Power Rangers was 90s. Yeah.
Really?
Power Rangers was 90s.
Power Rangers was good, but Harry Potter's shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. How was that?
Pink Panther.
Dude, you need your head checking.
Power Rangers was pretty good.
Thundercats. Ian Bates has got it bang on the nose.
Magic Roundabout. I remember Magic Roundabout. Tracy
Roundabout. You watch Magic Roundabout back now. Rainbow. It was like, what was going on?
Clangers, never heard of that.
Oh, the Clangers was brilliant.
Sounds like a fucking Twitter notification, doesn't it? No, Skype when you put the phone down.
Don't know. Don't use it.
That's a good one.
Rosie and Jim, Sarah said.
Yeah, Brum. Obviously, you guys in the States won't know these ones, but Brum, the little car that took himself off.
Brum was wicked, man. Brum was wicked.
Fantastic. Used to love watching a bit of Brum. But that was my routine as a kid. I would get up in the morning. There'd be cartoons on whilst I had my breakfast.
CITV.
Yeah, get home from school. It was always Channel 3.
No, it was Channel 5 Milkshake in the morning.
No, dude. I'm talking
before
then. I'm talking about when fucking Home and Away was on Channel 3.
Yeah, but your memories are in black and white.
Got the bald spot to show the age.
I was born in 88.
I'm only 86, you cheeky git.
Yeah, but I'm talking like Channel 5. I remember when Channel 5 first come on the air.
Yeah, Spice Girls opened, didn't they?
I don't think I watched the opening day, but.
Do you guys got a public access channel over there, like that you can get over the air? Or did you at one time?
They used to have.
Right.
Phil, you look pretty good for 87, mate.
Sorry, Nick. I don't know. I don't believe so.
There used to be a public access channel on Freeview.
Like we had one here, and you could just get it basically with the TV with the rabbit ear antennas.
God, that is old school. I'm not that old.
Yeah.
I always had an aerial on the roof, and the wind would blow too much, and you'd be like, "It's ruining Coronation Street."
Yeah, open access 1, 2, and 3. That was on Sky Digital. Sorry.
You guys can geek out. I'm out of this conversation. I ain't got a clue what you're talking about.
It was closed in 2010.
Bernard's Watch.
Oh, Bernard's Watch, man. Bernard's Watch was absolutely brilliant.
But I don't know how many of these you would have ever seen over your side of the pond, Nick. Things like Round the Twist as well. Woof. Remember Woof?
I remember Woof.
Yeah, the boy that turned into a dog.
Come outside.
I've seen some stuff, and it's just because I got it in collections of other cartoons. But
Queen's Nose.
Actually place it in a time period in my life, yeah, I would be totally lost if it's something from.
Oh no, sorry, Queen's Nose was Bernard.
Phil, shut up. Nick was talking, man.
That's good.
Oh, we don't care about him.
Yeah, no.
All right, Nick. Question for you then. What was the favourite point in your life? Anytime, any 2 years of your life, and why?
Man, that's a tough question. You got to take 40 and take 2 out of it. I don't think that can be done, man. And I'm not even accounting for everything because it's really like 42 almost. So, and take 2 out of 42.
Yeah,
that's a tough call, man.
I think mine was probably 13 to 15. When I was 13 to 15, because I was just on that cusp of life being absolutely fantastic and old enough to kind of go out and do things on my own and experience things on my own for the first time. And then after I got over 15, you get to 16 and that's it. Find a job and
life gets serious.
Yeah, shit falls sideways.
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't know.
It's got to have been question, man.
It is a tough question actually, because I was like from the age of 16, I've always grafted my ass off. At 16 to 18 years old, I was running 3 jobs. So, well, 16 to about 19, 21, maybe.
I think for you though, the past 2 years, although for the world it's been completely shit, but the past 2 years for you.
Past 2 years for me have been amazing. The past 2 years have probably changed my life.
Oh, there's no probably about it. I would hope that your life has changed dramatically.
But the past 5 years since we had Cody, that's when my life really changed, and I really buckled down and thought that I need to do something with my life.
Are you doing it?
Well, I'm trying to do it. Yeah.
I can't help but feel if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have 2,000 knocking 2,000 subs. If it wasn't
I don't know.
for Lewis, if it wasn't for Vince,
I
if
owe
it
a lot.
wasn't for Steve, you wouldn't necessarily have the 50,000 subs because you were given that platform. And the point I'm trying to make is, are you really in control of your own life ever?
No.
I know that's
No.
deep and meaningful.
No.
But
you're not, because, like you said, there's a lot of people who contributed to my success. A lot of people. If it wasn't for, I think it was Vince who originally gave me a shout out when I was on like 6,000 subs or something, maybe less. And just since then, my graphs have just been like,
yeah.
Even with continuing to put work in, like whether you get a shout out or get noticed, however, and
yeah,
putting work in, there's still a point where
but without them
customers.
shout outs, I don't think I don't think I'd be where I am right now without them shout outs. I don't think I'd be on, in fact, I know I wouldn't be on 50,000. I'd probably be on more like 15, maybe 20.
Modest.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I don't think I'll be where I am now. I genuinely don't.
The reason I bring it up was obviously I kind of threw that curveball question out, and there's so many people that influence your life that you have absolutely no control over it.
Yeah, it's like
direction is dictated by somebody else, so you can work your absolute bollocks off, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to achieve anything.
Yeah. And look at what Mr. Beast did for that one guy, where he was like, right, everyone go and subscribe to this guy, and he had like 1 million subscribers in a few days. That changed that guy's life, literally.
Not necessarily in a good way. It's too much.
It might be too much too quick, but from a financial standpoint, it changed his life.
Oh, come on. Financial, it might have changed his life, but again, is that necessarily a good thing? Fuck money. We can all go out and we can all earn money and we can all be comfortable. I say we can all. I appreciate there's people that can't necessarily do it, but for the most part, we all have the option.
We all have the. We don't. Not all of us have the option, but we all have a choice.
The day I dictate my success by a monetary value is the day I just fucking give up.
Well, I said earlier on, because someone was talking about investing, and I was like, I don't want, like, being a millionaire is not on my bucket list. I don't care about being a millionaire or anything like that. As long as I can provide for my family, I couldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
As long as my family are comfortable and they've got what they need, I do not give two flying craps about whether I'm like a thousandaire or a millionaire. Don't bother me.
Yeah, it's just, that's another good point. How do you dictate success?
Achievements.
How do you define it?
Achievements.
Always the one with the deep and meaningful. Nick's like, oh, for fuck's sake, man.
Can you just talk about some nerdy shit for once, please?
But no, these are the questions that I ask myself regularly. How do you dictate or define your success? For me, just by being a good person.
Yeah, making a difference in the community. That's what I consider successful.
For you, that's great. But for me, it's just generally not being a complete and utter wanks thing. Treating people as you expect to be treated. And
money definitely don't buy you real friends.
Yeah, Mr. Chris in the chat. He has a good comment there. Chris does in the chat.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that.
Very true to life.
Some of the best friends I've ever had have come out of this community.
Yeah, there's absolutely,
a lot of people without doubt.
There's a lot of people in the community who I do consider genuine friends. Not one who I'm talking to at the minute, but
yeah, obviously.
Ditto.
No. No, there are, like, there's a lot of people who I've got a lot of admiration and respect for, in this community who they might not necessarily be, like 100% successful on like YouTube or whatever, but just the effort they put in is phenomenal. And to see the determination in some of the people that I've like surrounded myself with. I'm not going to mention names because then I'll be an arsehole by not mentioning other people's names. But
Well, why break a habit?
Third one you've got tonight. Oh dear. No, there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people who I do respect. You've been to the post office yet? Who's he talking to?
He's talking to me. It went out yesterday, you dickhead. Shut up.
You actually sent what is it you meant to have sent him?
Controllers. So I sent him a bundle of controllers out and forgot there was 5 of them here. So they went out yesterday. They should have been with you today, Phil.
I ain't had them.
Shh, just shh. Nick, how do you define your success?
Success? If I don't know. I think success it depends what your definition of it would be, and for everybody that's going to be a different definition. If you're happy with what you're doing, I think that you can be successful. Success doesn't always mean money, as has already been stated by many people.
Yeah.
It's very easy to say that, though, isn't it? It's very, very easy for us to sit here and say monetary value doesn't dictate the success. If we're all brutally honest, it plays a part.
It plays a big part. It plays a big part because you can't provide for your family if you've got no money. But
that's pride, though, isn't it?
But at the same time, there's a difference between providing for your family and the luxuries that you're buying with the money. Like, you don't need fancy phones, consoles, TVs, all of that sort of stuff. You need the air that you breathe. You need warmth, food, and water.
Yeah,
and that's all you need.
Good people in your life,
and people who love you. And as long as you got them things, you don't need anything else.
Yeah, I think chat might be sitting there wanting to slit their wrists at some point.
Nah, that's up to
no,
them.
but it's true though. It's true though.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Without people in your life.
Yeah, I always say as well, I don't like, because Stephen just said family and true friends are important. I think just family above all. Like, you don't necessarily need.
No, I disagree. You
need some sort of social surrounding. I agree with that, but like, you don't. It's not a matter of life or death, is it? Like, you can. I know people who literally don't go anywhere and they're happy as hell. They don't go anywhere. They don't talk to anyone, and they're happy as hell because they've just got the family around them, and the family love them.
Yeah, which I suppose works for some people. For me, don't get me wrong, I love my family. We're not very close, but I love my family.
I'm definitely antisocial when it comes to going out and hanging around with friends and stuff. Like, I don't go out anywhere. I didn't even know where my shoes was for the past 4 days because I haven't been out of the house. I'm not even joking. I said to Sarah, I said to Sarah, "Where's my shoes?" She's like, "I don't know. They was under the bed." Like, I ain't.
But that's not healthy, though, is it?
It's not. But at the same time, I didn't want to go out with this on my face.
I wouldn't be worried about that, mate.
It's number 4.
Got to get a fist in a minute.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nick. Next question.
You were the one asking questions, not me, man.
Yeah,
you're the one.
Took over there, didn't I? Sorry.
Yeah.
I got a few minutes, and I'm gonna have to dip out. But you guys are welcome to keep going, or we can wrap up. That's up to whoever.
I've not had dinner yet, so go on.
Yeah, I think it's food time soon.
Hit us with the big one, Nick. Go on.
What? The big what?
The big question.
What you want? I don't interview people, man. I make it up on the spot. I very rarely prepare.
Okay, I've got one.
There you go.
If a bear and a shark had a fight, who would win?
Where are they fighting? I mean, you got to give more info than that.
Just to bear the shark. Oh, I got another one. What gets wetter the more it dries?
I know this one.
I ain't got no real questions.
Just sponge or something stupid like that, isn't it?
It's a towel.
Close enough.
Close enough.
All right. How does a giraffe wear a tie? The top or the bottom?
How does a giraffe wear a tie? Not a clue.
Do you wear it at the top of its neck or the bottom?
What are we talking about now?
Giraffes wearing ties. I mean, it's perfectly normal.
Come on, keep up.
You said I've got a few minutes, not a few
I'm
fucking
lost on
days.
that one. I'm completely
So
lost.
Yeah, I'm
if
lost
a
on that one.
giraffe was to wear a tie, would it wear it at the top where its head is, top of its neck, or the bottom where its
Nah, it's
body
gonna
meets its
rest down
legs?
closer to the shoulders. Nobody wears a tie up around under their chin. Come
Well,
on
that's
now.
his waist.
It's not his waist.
What is?
What giraffes are you looking at?
Ones with long necks,
Like cartoons or real ones?
like real ones. They've got long necks. Anyhow,
I'm sure there's a.
carry on.
I'm sure there's a cartoon with a giraffe that wears a tie.
Find it.
If there's not, we have to make one.
They don't wear ties. Yeah, George. Anyhow,
On a serious note, I want to make a game.
a game? Let's hear this.
Yeah, I want to make
I heard serious note in game. I'm interested.
I want to make a repair simulator game, but I have absolutely no frigging idea where to start.
By
Like,
fixing
you
something.
mean like type of repairs you do?
Like anything, like where you'd have to like start a repair business from the ground up.
Oh.
Like
Yeah,
I think
that's
it'd be a really good concept.
That's a big job that
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think any of us are qualified for.
Yeah. What's up? Guys, I've got to end it. Sarah said she needs me.
Yeah.
Good there.
All right.
Should we
I'll
call
catch
it?
you all later. I'm sorry to cut short.
All right, mate. Catch you
All
later.
right.
Hope
All right,
everything's
mate.
all right.
Okay.
I guess we do the outro then, do we, Nick?
Yes, we do. Just the two of us. You know what? For an originally proposed idea, the fact that 3 of 5 could make it was, like I said, I fully expected to come here and sit here myself today.
Oh, never let you down.
I did prepare for that if I had to sit for myself.
Oh, go on. Read us one.
Huh?
Go on.
This is all Star Wars related stuff, man. And we got more Stargate fans in the chat than Star Wars. I can't do that. I'll really be hated.
Go on. Put the cat amongst the pigeons.
Hmm?
Put the cat amongst the pigeons.
Yeah, right? Them pigeons are going to be dead.
Yeah, I probably should have watched more of them. I think it was me that suggested it, but let's book it in for May the 4th next year when it might give me an opportunity.
All right, man, well, you better prepare, because if we pull it together, maybe we'll get all 5. Should we ask the
that'd be
original
good.
5?
Yeah, that's enough notice, surely.
All right. Sounds good. And whatever the stream or episode evolves or devolves or whatever road it goes down, it's not planned out, and that's what makes it great. Whether boring or exciting, we're not here producing. Excuse me, we're not here producing TV shows or multi-million-dollar movies. It's talking head content.
Yeah, it's part of the charm of the podcast, I think. How many different topics have we discussed tonight? Some of them serious, some of them not so serious.
Yeah,
and
not
some
serious
of them
at
just
all.
outright stupid. But it might make somebody smile at some point. You're reading chat.
Yeah, I'm just reading Steve, Star Wars. All right. Raise hands and just say what it is. Star Wars, Stargate, Star Trek. I'm curious who actually made it, of people that made it. Now that we can take a minute and do this. I don't know. And my favorite sci-fi series isn't any of them, sad to say. I got one that I hold higher than all of them, but it's just because of the way it was filmed, the characters.
What was it?
The Battlestar Galactica, the remake they did with in the 2000s. I think it might have been late 90s. I forget when it started.
I'll go and watch that one. Without talking about Phil's business, when he's needed by his family, he's genuinely needed by his family. His girl's not being a ball ache. She's asking him for help. Yeah, and the fact that a woman can stand up and ask for help when she needs it is something to be respected, not ridiculed. So
yeah, I mean, if I'm around, I try to do the same thing. Like if I'm not at the shop or office, whatever the hell you want to call it, office.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that's if somebody needs help and they ask, especially when they normally don't ask.
It takes balls to ask for help.
Yeah, it does, man. And I normally don't. Like,
got
hey,
no
help.
balls. I'm the same. I will keep chiseling away at something that I'm finding really, really bloody difficult. And I know full well there's people around me that can make it a hell of a lot easier, but you just don't want to put on people. And I don't know why I've got that mindset. Maybe it's part of being stubborn. Maybe it's pride. I don't know. But somebody asking me for help, if I can help, I'll be there. And I think every one of these guys that are in the chat that know me from my channel, I think they all know that if they were to reach out, it might take me 2 or 3 days to reply, but I'll be there. Right. I'll be there if it was serious. Daytime, nighttime, same as yourself. If you were to reach out and say, do you know what? I just need a bit of help. Whether that's sounding off, whether that's with a repair, regardless. Because we're friends and we're people, and good people, and that's what we should do.
Well, I think just helping another human being out, take it down to the basic level, the basic blocks, the basic foundation.
Yeah, it's we're all running around at 100 miles an hour, going fucking nowhere.
Hey, you said it, man. 100 miles an hour going nowhere.
There you go. That's the next episode. But it's true though. We all rush around trying to get things done immediately. I'm guilty of it, so I'm a hypocrite. But what are we actually achieving? We're just knackering ourselves out, and for what? What are we getting?
What we do in this tiny portion of our galaxy, man. We're not fighting any galactic civil wars.
Well, I don't know.
You know why? You know why we're not? Because we don't have the technology to do so yet. If we did, we'd be out there trying to bully some people around. I guarantee it. Like not me and you.
Yeah.
But
as nations,
getting humans,
Billy Big Balls. Yeah, and that's the other thing, isn't it? People do get Billy Big Balls. It's so easy to, and we've seen it again coming back to YouTube. Small channels ends up a big channel. Things change, attitudes change, and
goals change, man.
Yeah, and the expectations change. So to a degree, I understand it, and I can appreciate it. But on the other hand, it's really fucking difficult to stay true to who you are when, again, somebody else is dictating, are you going to be able to feed yourself and your family this month? Anyhow, sorry, going down that route. I think I must need food in me.
Something
food,
like that. Go
food
eat,
or sit in a corner and cry or something. I don't know.
All right. Hey, Dad. Good to see you there. I think
Hey,
we're signing off, correct?
Yeah, we expect by now you could fix something, Wayne. Yeah, I can fix up a sandwich.
And also, I think it goes without saying, no matter the thumbnail, or the title doesn't mean that's what the video is going to be. We did go there, but we didn't keep it there.
You did your best to keep it
Nah,
on
not
topic.
really. Not really, because I let it go where it goes, but I just bring up some points.
Yeah, well, what, an hour and 15 minutes? And there's no awkward silences. It was good. It was good. But anyhow,
Yeah.
20 minutes ago, you said you had 15 or you had a few minutes.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Anyhow, end it. Sign this one off. I don't have a co-host to do it except you.
But you want me to do it?
Yeah, send it. End it.
Thank you, people. This has been Antisocial Experience. Until the next one, take care of yourselves and each other.